What's up, everyone? Welcome to Mad Monday, and I've got a special guest with me today, Emma. She's going to be helping me demonstrate an exercise, and I want to teach you a technique called 21s. It's typically a bodybuilding technique using weights, but I'm going to show you how to do it for body weight exercises in just a second, and Emma's going to be our little demonstration girl. So it's more of an advanced technique. You don't want to do it all the time, but if you're finding yourself getting bored of the typical push-ups and squats and you're not seeing a result, you're not seeing your muscles grow and you're getting stronger, then you can incorporate some of these more advanced techniques to utilize in order to gain that muscle faster and get stronger faster. So stick with me and I'll show you bodyweight 21s. Before we get into the body weight variation of the 21, I want to teach you what a typical 21 is. And you can do it for any body part, but I'm going to show you how to do it for the biceps and how they typically do it in bodybuilding. So say Emma is my weight. What I want to do is I want to first start off with, again, I'm working my biceps. I want to first do a bicep curl, but with my bicep at kind of the halfway point. So to say this would be the full range of motion with my bicep. You want to start off at that halfway point and just come to full contraction all the way up. Not sure how much she's liking this. How you liking this? You liking it? No, she's not liking it. But anyways, and then what you want to do is after you do 7 reps of contracting like that, you want to do 7 reps where you come all the way down and then you come up to halfway point. You don't like being a weight? Yeah, you're about 20 pounds. So, and then you want to do 7 like that, and then you want to do 7 full. So you do 7 full reps where you're working the full muscle belly. So the whole point of that is because you're working the muscle at different range of motion points. So say you're doing the bicep curl or you're doing a chin-up, because we do more body weight exercises. You're doing the chin-up. You don't often do a full range of motion. You might be not extending far enough or contracting far enough. So utilizing 21s, you fatigue that muscle within that narrow range of motion point. And then you fatigue the muscle at a different range of motion point. And then you fatigue it at a full range of motion point. So that's how you do a 21 normally if you're going to do weights. You could do the same thing if you were using a squat rack, a barbell, and you're doing squats. Any area of your muscle, any area of your body, you can utilize 21s. So I'm going to show you how to do it with bodyweight exercises. The first exercise that I want to demonstrate 21s on are the push-up. You can see that I'm on the couch. I've got 2 chairs. This is actually chairs from my wife's kindergarten class when she was teaching. And the reason that I can do that is because I can go a lot deeper into the movement. You can see here, I'm working that just the lower portion, the range of motion of the pec. I'm deep into it, and then I move on to the extended. So I start off in the high, then I went to a low, and then I'm doing that full range of motion. And so you're fatiguing it in both of those portions of the pec, and then you finish off with that full range. It's a really good exercise. Moving on, this is the pistol squat. And I look a little bit awkward here. I had just actually worked out my legs a little bit earlier ago, so it's a little bit not the prettiest form. But anyways, you get the idea. And here I'm working just a lower portion. I'm not using my hands, just using my hands as support. And you really want to blast out that leg. And then here I am doing a full, somewhat supported pistol squat. So again, same idea as the pec. You just tear up that muscle tissue in that top part of the range of motion, then the lower range, and then the full range. You can see I'm kind of struggling here to get up. It's a really good exercise. Last but not least, the chin up. And certainly you can do this with any exercise. I'm just showing you the 3 exercises that I enjoy using the 21s on. So I started off in the high position. Now here I'm cranking out some lower position chin-ups. And then you'll see I'm popping up into the high portion.
It's a really good exercise. And as I mentioned, I'll mention in a little bit in the outro, but you don't need to do 21. You could do just a few, 4 of each side.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the exercise demonstrations for 21s. I have one last thing to say, and that's 21 is not a magic number. If you can't hit 21, then hit 20 or 18 or 17. It's not a magic number where you have to do 21 to fatigue that muscle. You can do less, you could do more. It's a range. The whole point is for you to fatigue the muscle in that range of motion. If it's on the up version, you're supposed to fatigue that muscle. If it's on the down, fatigue it. And then on the full range of motion, you have to fatigue it there too. So again, 21 is not a magic number. You want to find out what works for you. That's the key. If you haven't already downloaded my free bodyweight training program, you can do so here. And make sure to tune in next week for Mad Monday. Thanks so much for watching.